we were just speaking off air about how it's been kind of a very tough few weeks, just for ladies football in general. Of course, with Rachel Kenneally passing away too, that must have been difficult.
Yeah, look, it has been there the last few weeks. I suppose, a month ago when we found out Rachel hadn't long to live, it was a very tough time for a lot of the panel who'd played with her. I was involved with her for a couple of years at minor level, and she played in the senior team when I was last involved. And I suppose the girls, look, they dealt with it very well, and they're a very resilient bunch, and there was a great turnout at our funeral and things like that, and I think it showed how strong ladies football is in Tipperary, and look, the wider community in Tipperary really banded together and got behind their family and things like that. And look, it has been a couple of tough weeks, but the girls are, they're, as I said, they're very resilient, and they know they've someone looking down them now who played with them and soldiered with them, and she was very important to everybody involved. And look, I think they've honoured her memory already, and you don't like to overplay it, but she is looking down, and we know that, and she's willing them on, because it was very important last year in the All-Ireland final. The previous time they've been in All-Ireland final, Rachel played cornerback, and we were very aware of the fact that she was going to be at the match, and we really wanted to, when people were a bit tired maybe in the All-Ireland final day, just to give that a little bit extra. But we knew Rachel, if she hadn't been sick, she probably would have been, and in a way she probably would have been involved with us, because that's the kind of calibre of player she was. And I suppose, look, Bridget as well, for myself and Elaine and who were involved with Cork, Bridget was a fantastic lady, and she was brilliant to all of us. And she's texted me before all the tip games last year and after all the games as well, and she was at all the Mourne Abbey games, and she was a great lady. And I know that John, her husband, and the family were delighted with the turnout last week at her funeral, both on the Sunday night's removal and at the burial. And there was a huge Cork turnout. There was so many All-Ireland medals there, it was unreal. And she was very, very proud of the fact that she was involved with Cork, and she was a fantastic lady and fantastic person to everybody who was involved. She was like a mother to us all, and the same to me. You were treated like one of her own, and she was just a great presence, and she'll be, she's sadly missed, and she won't be forgotten, and Rachel won't be forgotten. But I think it just brings together the importance of sport at these tough times, that people can stick together, and that they can work their way through it, and it just gives a perspective in life. Rachel had a fantastic perspective in life. Even when she was sick, she didn't let it get to her. She was very positive all the time, and I think that shone through to everybody who knew Rachel. And I think that goes through the team as well. Like, just things are going wrong and you have a bad day or whatever, but you get up and you get on with it, and you put a brave face on, and you just strive on. And I think that's epitomised by the way our own girls have dealt with it, and they're just striving on. They won't forget her, but she is driving them on.